Right, let's get up and running properly. After yesterday's disaster, we're probably going to try this game today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's me, Omega. Hey, we are back with Remnant from the Ashes. If I can get the game up in a second, give me a small sec. And we're very close to finishing the DLC. Actually, very, very close to finishing the DLC. So our main goal here is to try to finish the DLC today and also do all the extra bosses. That's the main thing we're gonna do. And yeah, that's about it. We'll keep going with the main game for now, and then we'll move on to re-rolling for the bosses and just stuff afterwards, probably. At the very least, we'll finish this area first, because I'm pretty sure we're very close to actually getting to the end. But we have to find the woman. Yeah, a lot of rats here as well. Did not expect to be playing some, what's it called, Vermintide today. I actually didn't expect to play any Vermintide the moment I started this DLC, but why is this steel so weak though? There we are. Not bad. Could be better, but not bad. There do seem to be extra dungeons around, which we haven't gone to yet, so definitely going to be the ones we're going to be looking for. I probably should grab the list of dungeons up in a second, just in case. Just so we can cross them off, and then we can, you know, just make sure that we have everything finished, because, again, I want to try my best to do everything I can. What's this one called? So, in terms of what we have done, we've done the world boss, which we need to fight the other way. We have done... This is the Magir's Dirge, which is a non-boss one, okay. We have beaten the Ice Conjurer. Yeah, so it's only those two, and then we also did few of the what's it called? The non-boss dungeons as well. So the Creepers Peepers, I think, yeah. Oh, we only did that. Okay. Alright, rats everywhere. Literally, it's just Vermintide now, isn't it? I don't know what to expect from here. Oh. Sure, some totems, okay. That's easy enough, right? They're fucking trying to drop kick me. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I kind of got stuck on them. Well, yep, that's how that goes. Okay. I need to be a bit more careful. The bigger ones are, yes, more dangerous, obviously. Oh, it does look like our... What the... what's... Don't know what was stunning me. It's still spawning, what the fuck? Oh my lord, they are still actually spawning. What is going on here? Do I just have to go for it? It genuinely might just be it then. They are swarming heavily. We need to just find the totems and go. There's one more somewhere. No. What happened to this place? Like, for the first time we went through, they did not spawn endlessly. Now they're just spawning endlessly. That's not good. We need to just rush to try and find where to go. Let me go. Went the wrong way. I'm dead. There it is. No. Auto destroyed. They're still spawning. What the fuck? There we are. Why are they endlessly spawning? Wait a second. If you want, if you get close, depending on how. Sure, auto alone some, but not all. Only certain combinations will work. Okay, Juggernaut. You didn't get. Ah, fuck that. The show autos alerting all of them. And then. Wow, that sucks. That generally sucks. I don't want to do this one again. I'm glad that we'll just have it as a one and done, but gosh darn, that is really shit. And then I got. That's such a shitty thing. What a horrible mission. How the hell did that miss? This is why my normal weapons are better. What was that bullshit? Okay. What the fuck is that ass? What a horrible effect. In a game where, you know, shooting is like the big thing, completely blinding is not the greatest set. Alright, I might as well say it now, since I might forget. Yeah, we're gonna actually be having Fantasy Age this week. Yay, everyone's gonna be back. No one's busy for any... No one's gonna be busy with anything, so yeah, finally back with Fantasy Age. Which I'm very happy about. Because I love playing games with my friends. It does feel like it's been a long time since, it has actually been a while since, the last time we got a session in. I think it would have been at least like a month or so, actually. Yeah, now, like I'm thinking of it, it has probably been a little bit more than a month, maybe. But yeah, definitely going to be very happy to be back playing Fantasy Age with everyone. It's all good. Oh, wow. At least we got a little bit of a normal ammo. But yeah, I generally do not even remember where we're up to in Fantasy Age. So that's going to be an interesting one. Really going to be interesting, to say the least. On other news, I'm going to have to figure out what to do after I finish this game as well. Because I know I have Remnant 2 on the list to do. I don't know if I want to, like, just yet. And it's kind of like a 50-50 right now for me. But it makes sense to go to it. I'm generally thinking maybe I should, like, maybe do a more popular game as well, just so, you know, get a few more people, but, the only one I can think of would be, like, Marvel Rivals, or, like, I could play with Axel, or, maybe, like, with Irony and all that, but I know I am not great at shooters, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, that would be just a embarrassment for me. But who knows? Maybe it would be a good one for me to just re-up my skill in some of these game types. It would be interesting nonetheless. So it's on the list of like maybes. Hey, another dungeon. Nice. Nice of Sidonia, 7.5 in general with movies. How many movies are there for it? I haven't, again, I have not seen Knights of Sidonia. I know you've talked about it before, but I... Okay. Then, different question. Wait, no, this is a proper question here. If it didn't have... Okay, do the movies tie into the series? Oh, okay, we're getting another boss here. Yeah, it's just practicing finding the cone. It's just practicing finding the character? Wait. You mean patience in finding the character, not practice? One summary movie and a wrap up. Okay, so it's an epilogue movie and a like a full like season movie as well. Am I right in saying what I said? It's a summary movie and a epilogue movie. Is that how that? It just ends inconclusive. It's still 7.5. All right. So wait, oh, so the season 2 ends, but not as a full ending, and it gives the movie as its like actual final ending. The ending wrap up last movie. Okay. The ending wrap up in last week. Oh. Okay, then next question. Is the last movie a feature length or is it just an hour special kind of thing? Because that is also a big difference as well. I would more likely determine that as an OVA. If it's an hour special, it's more of an OVA than it is a what's it called? Than a movie. Three movies, one prequel, one summary of season 1, and 1.5 or 1. An hour 49 for an ending movie. Okay. Okay. So it is actual ending movie. Interesting. Sorry, I'm asking all these questions just because I'm generally just curious about like how well actually how old is the how old is Alcohol is better than last movie? Yeah, makes sense. How old is the series at this point? Like, is this an old series or wait? I can't remember. I remember like looking at it. I do not remember anything else after looking at it, and now I can't. I genuinely cannot remember. It's not an old series, is it? When I say old series, I mean in the last like 5 years. Like, is it beyond the last 5 years? "10 years, okay. When did Mugen Train come out? When did Demon Slayer Mugen Train come out? I'm trying to like judge off this now. So I'm wondering if this was like a thing that they followed how the Demon Slayer did a few things and how like Attack on Titan had like the hour-long like ending as well. Or not the hour-long, the movie ending and all that. There's definitely like when Demon Slayer came out, like the Infinity Train. Is it Infinity Train? Yeah. That one like really got a lot of studios to start making like movies as like full tie-in tie-in things to watch. I'm just wondering now. 2014 anime, 2009 manga. Ooh, okay. Manga, honestly, I wouldn't. If we're talking about like how the things have what's it called? Have proceeded. I don't think putting manga into any like sort of why there's a movie would be a thing. Give me 1 second. I need to look it up quickly. Maybe because let's see. Mugen Train. When did this come out? The Mugen Train came out in 20 and alright. So let's see. The 14 anime, the movie. Film compilation film of the first season with additional scenes and re-edited sound effects. New film of Knights of Sidonia, Love Woven in Stars. Announced on 2020. And premiere on 2020. Okay, so wait. Prequel film as well. I'm assuming that the one that I'm looking at here is the So this would be about around the time where most like they were actually starting to get just manga had a prequel. Okay, so yeah, it actually coincides in the era of when they're properly like putting movies into like with the story, because if I'm thinking of like anime movies, it's always like for like any major shows or something like that. They are all completely like separate until like non-canon. Yep. It's a rat assassin. Okay, dropkick. Because I remember watching basically all the Naruto like movies, all the One Piece movies, the Bleach movies, and all that. I'm like, this is cool. Is not even slightly relevant to the main story. Technically, there are parts of it which is like, oh yeah, sure. And there's a lot of the others like, wait a second. This is actually might be better to go for an AR, not AR, a sniper. Genuinely, this is a sniper battle at this point. You really just fucking close range dodging sniper bullets. There we are. Fucking collapse. You kind of really do hate the sniper for that one.
That was nuts.
Oh man. When did Naruto the Last come out? Last movie was 2014. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I guess, yeah, because I remember watching that in cinema as well, actually. Naruto the Last. I think, yeah, definitely Demon Slayer popularized the ending, like the ending movie. But I'm trying to think, like, what would be the first series that actually had a canon movie to like canon movie sequel, canon movie extra kind of thing. Canon movie epilogue. I don't know what the right word is for it, but along those lines, right? Because in the end, I mean, anime and movies have been like hand in hand for a long time at this point. Like it's not that it's new, it's not that it's like it's very old at that point. Holy shit! I just got shivers. That actually.
Greetings, Wanderer. We wondered when you would arrive. I may only be Emin, but I am Kroll. I am also Mother, gifted with many hungry mouths. I have seen you in strange places, Wanderer, fighting creatures of nightmares.
This is a weird fucking scene.
Good fortune in all things. Of course.
Fuck. I don't look at that anymore. Does this do anything?
May hope drive you.
Just watched a rat lady breastfeed to like 4 rats. Looks like it's gonna be a dead end here, but we might as well check just in case. Yeah. Yeah, no entrance. I do wonder if there's gonna be any more dungeons here, or are we at the reset point now? that looks just like a dead end. Yeah, it is. I was hoping that there would be something. It's not. There we are. Oh, not bad. Only a little bit of injuries, but light injuries. Oh. Guardian Sanctum. What's this? This is definitely going to be a... I don't know if it's going to actually get anything, but... It's probably a boss? Maybe a raid? Maybe just a story thing. I don't know. Generally do not know. Oh, it's big giant. Cool. Question is it aggressive? Holy shit, that's awesome. The full body shot, it looks so much better.
I know what you want, and I'm not going back.
Oh. The root's probably attempting to take it over for some reason or another. Basically, the root is a zombie-like hive mind, if you couldn't tell. And it seems to have a... I think it has something to do like with well, I mean, it's an alien thing that's trying to just assimilate the strongest things.
That was a close one. Are you okay?
What just happened?
The shadow is trying to get in.
The root, yep.
My friend and I just want to keep the shadow away.
Are you human?
Yeah. Just like
So, the shadow, okay,
called me
the root.
Clementine, I think.
Oh, nice.
I remember a bed and a helmet. Lots of wires
She was a dreamer.
and needles. The helmet made me dream about this place. This is my home now.
Who's your friend?
This is the Guardian. They protect this world. I dreamt about them when I was on Earth, when the shadow attacked. The Guardian brought me here. They saved me.
Okay.
My friend gave me their strength. We're a part of each other now.
Why don't you return to
No.
Earth?
I don't want to go back. I like it here. I'm home. If I leave, I don't think I'll be able to come back.
Since, we need to leave and stop the root.
You mean the shadow? The gnarled, twisty things? The Guardian showed me with the shadow. the root did on Earth. The root destroyed everything. It's all gone.
Everything's not gone. There's still hope.
No! I don't want to fight. I'm happy here. I keep this place safe now. Look, I didn't let the shadow out. It's not my responsibility.
What was your old companion
Your
thing?
companion? You mean Mr. Ferguson?
You want you to stop the root?
I wish I could have kept him safe. I'm sorry. I'm not going back to Earth.
Oh boy, here we go.
No! Stop!
Oh no. Oh no, here we go. Oh, it's a siege.
Stay down!
Oh.
They're never gonna stop, are they?
How did it do that? What? Oh, it's tears. I was wondering why it looked so weird. It did look a little bit weird.
This leads to the resource. I feel it. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Here?
Okay. So that clears up everything there. So what we're going to do now, we are going to reset the worlds so that we can go back to the thing, so we can actually get the rest of these. We have currently beaten the Assassin and the Conjurer. We've beaten the Rider and the Warg, but this time we need to kill the Rider first. We've done the warning totems. Wait, no. We've done the warning totems and the Creepers Peepers. We still have a few to do. The Grave Siege and the Magir's Test and Warlord's set quest as well. So yeah. A few left and then we can go into the final boss. Perfect. Okay. Looks like maybe 2 runs into this area. and then we can then we're done. That's if we're lucky, though. If we get the totem one again, we can try for the things, but it's definitely going to be the most annoying one to do. I highly doubt there is any path over here. Yeah, it's a dead end. I'm not too fast at getting any new, like, upgrading any new equipment. We should have, like, a lot to utilize there, but it's not a, I don't think I'll be switching out from what we have currently. Yep. Okay. We've got a mini boss entrance here. Hopefully, let's pray that we're not stuck with the same ones again. We are looking for either the Shield Guardian or the Jackal. This looks like the Assassin again. Please don't let it be. Exile's Trench. This is different. Yes, nice. This is the Shield Warden. Let's run through. Don't care about anything else. All enemies here are optional. I see an item up there I kind of want to get, but there's too many enemies already. I saw a trait book as well. I think we're almost there. There it is. Look at that, perfect. Strategy of just run. I kind of wish that we had. Okay, here's the thing. All right, we actually have our move speed at max, by the way. And yet they can still catch up to us. It sucks. Which one was it? Exploder, that's it. And I don't know what else there is. It's probably just range damage reduction. Even like a small amount reduced there is probably the best. The Warden's Prison. See something in the center. Oh, this kid is dead. Okay, fucking Artorias time. Is it gonna throw it at us? Is it gonna throw it at us? Come on. Where is it? Oh, okay, never mind. It just disappears. Oof, that's not good. Really bad. Fuck, I keep going too early for it. Fuck's sake. He has delays in his attacks, which I'm so used to just reacting to full swings. Fuck. Fuck, too early. Fuck! There was one hit left. I panicked. I panicked so badly there. Okay, I understand. I understand. So that's a pretty easy fight. I just fucked up pretty badly there. We can literally go shock into single or special attack single, and then
This isn't looking good.
at the very least it will
Bags are full.
Boom.
It's over. Oh, yeah.
Not bad. Could have been a lot worse, generally.
Not enough room.
Got a little bit too close to comfort, but yeah. Okay. So technically, one more boss. We're done with the bosses of this area. Of there's just this whole place. Really kind of just smashing through this. Honestly did not expect to, I mean, I kind of did expect that we'll finish it today, but not sure how well I thought I would be doing these enemies. There's one over there. If this turns out to be the big boss of the area, that'll be good, because I know how I need to beat him. It's not. Okay. What is this place called? This is Gideon Sea. This is the, yep, for the Warlord set. Instead of entering the ship, move to the left, drop down, and continue along the hull until you see a series of platform to climb on. Over here. Assuming it's on here instead. Do this before bringing back the Master Tusk to 7 minutes. That is a necessary thing, it looks like. Now we go in here. So, hi.
What in top is that? Look like
Oh.
tiny thrall.
Hunted.
That not what I said.
Anticipate.
Here's what.
So small, so weak.
Never seen a human.
Run. Expect.
See them need Packmaster Todd.
Yes.
Floor fine.
Packmaster Kid.
Oh, you right.
If you say.
Floor bring Todd.
Kill throw.
See them.
Then kill throw.
No.
No. Hunt now.
No hunt.
No stallion.
Oh.
No stallion.
I wonder if the Packmaster is the boss of the full boss of the area. I'm pretty sure, right? That would make sense. That's also why this, like, there's no encounter here. So if we were to go and beat the world boss, then come back here, that's how we do it. Might have to re-look at the armor again. I'm assuming the Packmaster they're talking about is the world boss guy. So, yeah. Yeah, we need to kill the boss Rabi's Tusk? I'm not exactly sure how that works. It's probably just going to be a drop, like a drop now that we have the mission. And go from there? Let me take a look at it again. Okay, yeah, it is. Let's go this way first, just in case there's a check. Doesn't really look like there's going to be a dungeon here, but yeah, nothing. Go south. This close, we should be seeing the orange like arrow if there is a dungeon, so that's why. I'm frozen. There. Because everyone only found one, there's a high chance that it might just be the world boss here, and then that's it. So we'd have to reset again. But we want to kill the what's it called? The rider first this time.
It's over.
Warlord said Dragon Hearts is only not that great. Crimson Hold, that's it. Yeah, we want to hit the rider the most. Like at the start. Once we beat the rider, that thing's gonna be in power. I mean, we can't. The great thing is that it doesn't reset a whole like. It doesn't reset HP, but it does. It keeps their damage. So. There it is. Nom nom. Oh, it didn't eat it. I genuinely would have thought it would have ate it. There we are.
It's over. Oh yeah.
I guess the difference between that and before. What? We didn't get it. What? Snow Jackal. Okay. We have to find a... Okay, so it's not the boss. So wouldn't that... Okay, so that wasn't the Packmaster. I thought that was the Packmaster. It turns out it's just a random ass big enemy on the field. It's gonna be so annoying. I thought that the Packmaster was just going to be the fucking world boss, but no, turns out it's not.
That all you got? That all you got?
Looking good, running out of ammo. Oh, where is he? Packmasters are basically the Hulks in this, of the, rat group, so... I haven't seen any so far. cleared all that down there. Right. Now all that's left is the northern part. Unless this already counts. Wait. Well, I'm going in circles. Oh no. This ain't good. Okay. We just need to find the big motherfucker. That's it. Yeah, we have not seen it at all. Either this is it's been missing completely, or it's in another area, which I then have to go to. I hear grunting. Was that it? This is a fucking normal jobber. Okay. So we basically cleared this whole section here. I guess we have to go here now. It's just random, but maybe, I mean, problem is I don't know if they respawn same things or if they respawn as different. That's why I don't want to like go into an area and then just have it the same respawn. Unless they are in actual certain areas, which just don't know where. Like in here, that would be horrible, but would actually be a thing. We could go all the way through and then to the other side as well. I generally do not think that it would be there. Let's teleport to the north, and we'll just start from there. Because if it is, I think I did see one at the start, but I just didn't take care of it. Because I ran past all the starting one. That has to be it. There we are. Yeah, it turned out it was just there. Ah, man. I mean, the thing is, we wouldn't have got that unless we, I'm pretty sure we have to accept the quest first, and then we are able to get that, so that's why. Okay. With that done, that's another one off the list. We have one more main boss, and 2 of the extras. I'm not looking forward to trying to hunt these down, considering I know that RNG is going to make this very hard for me and my brain. But it is the mission that I choose to undertake. I do wonder if I need to... go and look at the armor again, but I don't think we need to, considering it should just be a... we're already seeing it and all that stuff.
Throw fine Packmaster. How throw talk if dead. That prize it.
Someone else. Yes.
No. Good I throw.
Trade.
Sort of shotgun, okay.
Farewell.
Run fast. Throw back.
No.
Yes.
No. Good I
Throw.
You drive a hard.
For one without.
Cool,
Farewell.
done.
Run fast.
Oh. There we are, the Warlord set. Done. Nice. Not like we're gonna be using it, but let's take a look at the rings that we got. Ring of Synergy, increased teamwork, great. And the other one was, I do not remember which was the other one. Founder's Skull. Ah. Oh. Yeah, not gonna be upgrading any of them. Not gonna be wearing any of them. Okay. Two, 3 more. We need to hit 3 dungeons, and all of them to be ones that we have not done yet. Go, 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 go. Go, Broly, go, Broly, go, go. There's the gate. kind of wish that that would actually hit the enemies as well, the blindness. That would honestly be interesting. Please be the last one we're looking for. We're looking for the Wild Reach, Den of the Jackal. This is not a Jackal's Den at all. It is the Jackal's Den. Okay, we'll take it. This does not look like the den of something called the Jackal. But we'll fucking take it. I see it at the end there. Made it. We'll take it.
It's over.
Alright. Jackal. Gotta meet this gun. Oh, very much an arena. Okay. Oh, okay. It's a bit big. Oh my lord. Okay. Parts of the arena seem to break off. Okay. Okay. Easy. Easy money. Cool. That is all bosses in the DLC. Except for the final boss. Done. All that's left I'm not mistaken, is 2 no boss dungeons. Potentially having to do another one of the dungeons, which it was a little bit of a bitch to do. It is what it is. Sad I can't just... there. See something over there. There's also something to the right, the mini-map. One of them is probably going to go to the Crimson, so that's where we don't want to go. I mean, all we can do is see. I mean, it'll be either way. We'll have the we're doing that. We can actually just go out of range for these things.
That was rough.
This one is. So we're looking for Judgment Spear. Yep, here it is. Grave of Elders. Magir Test.
Stay down! Now sat, you bastard!
Okay. So I haven't found anything, which is odd. So I thought this was a, there would be something here, but... I'm very confused with this one. I thought there would generally be something to interact with, other than just shooting down everything. Because this is not a, again, as I said, this is not a boss dungeon. This is an event dungeon. Interesting. Oh. 3 months, 25 days. Silder is lost. Bloodden is barren. Turned the Silder. Isildur followed Gear's path still before his victory at Griswarren that day. His mother, Holy Allah, asked Magia, christened our people Urki. One of the Avengers of Emilia had 10 seasons then. Valhalla died in a secluded glen. Birthplace of Urki, forerunner of the Wind Ring, a holy place, yet none a true location. Star wanders the wood seeking hope. What's that meant to mean? Oh. I didn't even look that. To find the railing, you need to read text located before the statue. The text would be different each time and describes how Magia looks and everything finishes. The things that can be changed are crown. If you find the real one, press the button, the cave will open. If you select the wrong statue, one items fall. Scavenger set. If you can still get the set if you fail the test. Just press all the buttons, travel to Ward 13 and back, and all the armor pieces will be back. Okay. Let's just do that. Oh, there. So weird. The question is, do I want to even do the last fucking thing? It's a siege, which is like some of the most annoying ones. We get a prismatic diamond ring. Ugh, it's so not worth it. Alright, we're just gonna go finish the game after this and... So we do that, maybe there's a chance. It's all back, yep, okay. Here is the text we need to see. In his travels in Hakur Magia directed an assault on Griswarren, where Lord Drak had cast Magir's mother, Rala, out into the cold so many seasons before Magir became separated from his warlords. After wandering for hours within the Warren, Sun was the warlord's son Magir, standing atop of the corpses of 1,000 Emin warriors, having lost only his tail, and holding aloft Drak's head while wearing its broken crown. Broken crown and no tail. Since that day, Magir wore both the broken crown and Drak's skull as well. Okay, skull, crown, and no tail. Let me see tail. Is it the pauldron that is the skull? Yes, it is. Okay. Skull and crown and no tail, so it would be... this one? Oh, okay. So it bugs out and doesn't drop. Cool. Got it. You know what? We're just gonna go to the end now. Screw it. The last thing is literally a raid, which I cannot, like, my brain does not want to do any more raids in this game. The raids in this game are just they just take ages to do. I probably would have stopped doing the other ones, but yeah, nah. Because yeah, all that we get from it is just a ring, which increases elemental damage. And if you could see, we do not do elemental damage. At least not a lot. Alright. Let's do this. One last... Am I expecting to win this first try? Nope. I'm downstairs instead of just out.
If you're... you've got...
Alright. Thought that this would just be a portal to the thing, but I guess... What do you mean activate the rift? I don't know what you mean by activate the rift, lady. Interact with the portal you reach for some second pass. Want you to... That just takes us to Reason. Alright. Yeah, this is just back to there. Huh? It's not red anymore. Okay. Remnant. Cool. You can reactivate going. Again, one boss is around black and entire thread. Please. Okay. You can reactivate it by going to the small rift outside the room that you use in the beginning of Warprime to shoot. Oh, okay. That's how it is. Okay. So that's why it was the way it is.
Okay.
I'm stupid that you have to do it like that, but sure. Alright, what do we got? Let's end this thing. What the fuck is that?
Subject 2923 may have gotten you this far, but you're on your own now. You think you're saving the world, don't you? You understand nothing.
Okay. It's Toho. Sid did not think that was going to actually attack. Got him. There's no way that's it.
The root is equality, immortality. Can man free himself from sickness and death? No. But I can. I was there at the beginning. I communed with Clawbone. I devised the destroyer. I've done everything to ensure humanity's inevitable serenity. I am one with them now. Infinite. I cannot be stopped any more than the wind.
Wrong. You're just another heartless narcissist. Humanity's better than that. It's better than you. Get him, Traveler.
Okay, that's a gun.
Nice. That was
Hey,
pretty
Reva.
good.
Fuck, how am I meant to even dodge that? Fuck. Hey there, Millie. What is that? Okay. Cool weapon? Absolutely not what I'm gonna be using. Oh, you mean fusion rifle? Don't like it. Oh boy. Need a nap? Yeah, go get some sleep, my guy. Need it. Anyway, hi there from everyone from Reva's side. It is me, Omega, that one guy in the bottom right corner. You might have seen me before every now and again. I show up everywhere. I am, yeah. It's a thing. I'm fighting the last boss of Remnant from the Ashes right now, so if that's what you're seeing here. Or from the DLC, that is. Okay, well, I got nuked. Okay, well, that's not good. How? This boss is weird. It feels so weird. Okay, let's think here. Do we want to switch up what we're doing? Maybe I'll go with my original set. Because these are not great against them. But you know what? Nah, I've been using this since I got into this DLC, so maybe it's probably better for me to keep with this. Alright, gotta do the shout out as well. So thank Reaver for this. Well, anyone who needs to like run, by all means go for it. I'm always here just playing games and all that, so yeah. Just trying to finish this game. Nope. Beam. Hits. Heal. First wave's down. What is that hitbox? Fuck off. What the hell? Okay. Oh, let's... You wanna play like that? We'll fucking play like that. Fine, let's use our actual main weapons then. Screw this fish. That's cheap as hell, by the way. That's very cheap. We'll get to the video afterwards. Thanks, Millie. You're kidding me. Ugh. That's really annoying there. I don't like that. That's really, really bad. The thing is, the first stage is very simple. The second stage has really, really, really stupid AoEs, which just do not work. Oh, got him, bastard. Oh my lord. What the fuck is that? Oh no. No, come on. You can't have that, right? Come on. Do a Devil May Cry. Let me fight this, like, my way out of this.
You did it! He's gone! They're gone.
Listen, I can't go back to Ward 13. It's not home anymore. Probably never was. But maybe we'll see each other again, eh? Someday. Take care, traveler.
That portal's still open, by the way.
Strange. This can't be right.
What is it?
Well, I'll be. You did it.
Clap, clap. It has only been like 3 days. I completely forgot that the credits of this game are completely silent. There's no background music. There is no nothing. It is silent. It is so deafeningly silent. We've already seen the credits for the main games. I think it's fine if we just go this. We're good. It's just way too silent. Let's just take a look at what our last like bits of equipment that we get here from
What now?
She's never liked it.
Let's have a look.
I'm sorry.
I've got work
What
to do.
was that? The World's Edge. Okay. Yeah, that's... That's awesome. What else do we get? The alternator and the fusion rifle we got from the boss. Where's the alternator? A. Oh wow. Oh, cool. But I mean, we're not going to be using it, people. All right. Now that that is done, a exit application because we're actually done with Running from the Ashes. It is completed. Not 100%, but at the very least, a good enough amount that I am going to be happy to say is on the completed list now. And then the Ashes. Asses. Yep. Oh man, that was both annoying and fun at the same time, but also really annoying. Alright. Let me go and grab this up. So for those who don't know, I allow people to make recommendations for videos to watch. We watch them together on stream, and because it is a very good way for me to actually watch videos I would never watch myself. So that is what's happening today, because Millie has actually given us a video to watch. Let me just get that onto screen. It is white. Don't worry about it. I'll get the sound on as well, and we'll watch this because this is about things. This is about, oh boy, it's a lot of emotes. Ultraverse, a 1993 to 1997 comic. For those who know what it is, then please enlighten us, but if not, then let's watch this together. 10 minutes into the future.
Jump! Jump on now, jump! Jump on now, jump! Jump on now, jump! Jump on now!
Bungie jumping with a comic.
Ultraverse comic books. Now that's excitement. Superheroes. First editions. Jump on now.
The saga of the Ultraverse was built around the best intentions of the creators, balanced against an unstable market and a publisher with a somewhat controversial background. It only existed for roughly a year and a half before it was purchased by Marvel Comics and subsequently eviscerated. 4 years after launching, the Ultraverse was shuttered. So, what happened? The central figure to the Ultraverse saga appears to be Scott Rosenberg. Rosenberg got his start in the mid-80s with a comic book distribution company, Sunrise Distribution. With profits
Why does
from
that sound
company,
so familiar?
Rosenberg financed and became president of the newly formed Malibu Comics. Shortly thereafter, Rosenberg acquired other small press publishers, such as Eternity Comics, Amazing Comics, Wonder Color Comics, Imperial Comics, Aircell, and finally, Adventure Publications. Essentially, he came in as an investor and then assumed control of the business.
Oh boy, that's
Almost
never
all
a
of these
good idea.
publishers were shuttered, and their more profitable titles moved to either Malibu or Eternity. Everything else was cancelled. After these acquisitions, Rosenberg abruptly closed Sunrise Distribution. A downturn in the black and white comics market was cited as the reason. Although legally speaking, Rosenberg had to shut down Sunrise. As a distributor and a publisher, there was an obvious conflict of interest. If one competing publisher accused Sunrise of showing preference to Malibu titles, then Rosenberg would be in court for years. The path of least resistance was to shut down Sunrise in favor of owning a fair amount of intellectual property. There were many more elements to this sudden pivot in direction. For the sake of brevity and clarity, they've been refined to the basics. Essentially, these questionable acquisition tactics gave Rosenberg a controversial reputation. The main companies, Malibu Comics and Eternity, would remain a small press presence throughout the 80s. They published titles such as X-Mutants and Dinosaurs for Hire, and they licensed titles such as Planet of the Apes and Alien Nation. Their biggest claim to fame was publishing the original Men in Black miniseries in 1990, although it would be another 7 years before that was developed into a popular movie franchise. In other words, they had a steady, reliable presence, but they weren't overly successful. This status would change in 1991, when 7 popular artists joined together to create the company Image Comics. Image needed a publisher, and Malibu was approached to fulfill that role. They agreed, and this arrangement led to Malibu having an influx of capital, which was then used to create the Ultraverse. The idea for the Ultraverse began circa 1992.
Comics.
Originally, it was called the Megaverse, but the trademark to that name was owned by Palladium Games, and they would negotiate to sell the rights. So, the name was changed to Ultraverse. The publisher, Dave Ulbrich, along with the editor-in-chief, Chris Ulm, brought together a group of veteran but not high-profile writers to populate this new universe. This group included Steve Gerber, Len Strazewski, James Robinson, Gerard Jones, Mike W. Barr, James Hudnall, and Steve Englehart. During a writers' conference in Arizona, they created a series Bible for other writers to follow. This Bible would be refined and
Pause that for a second. I have no idea. Any of those. If I saw maybe their IPs or the things that they've made, yes, I might oh, that person made that. Got no clue.
expanded over the coming months of development. The foundation for the universe was created by the award-winning writer Larry Niven. Essentially, the main element of the Ultraverse was based on the Alderson disk, a hypothetical creation that was named after its creator, Dan Alderson. As a concept, think of it as a flat Earth that is the size and density of an entire solar system, with the sun directly in the center of the disk. This led to the concept of the God Wheel, a world where society was split into two parts. One part used technology, and the other used magic.
Alright, that's cool.
Conceptually, this bears some resemblance to Terry Pratchett's Discworld series and Niven's own Riverworld. But the God Wheel itself was reasonably distinct, as it incorporated both science and magic as a foundation for superhero stories. Furthermore, this was all background material. It wasn't intended to be explicit, at least not immediately. It was a concept that would be revealed over time. As for an origin of the Ultraverse itself, this is what your humble narrator understands. The alien creators of the God Wheel, who maintained a repository of different species and their abilities, decide to spread out to other galaxies. They launched a starship that eventually crashed on Earth, which led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. During its crash, the starship ejected an object that landed on the moon. The starship also released a nanotech virus into the atmosphere. This virus infected all human life. These two factors, a damaged object on the moon and the virus, worked in conjunction and triggered genetic mutations that would manifest in various ways. Some people became monsters, others became superheroes. Again, this was all background texture that wasn't intended to be explicit. It was an explanation for superpowers and gave the writers a framework to build on. Naturally, there were other elements, such as secret societies and conspiracies. So there was a deep level of mythology and a history to the Ultraverse. Much like Marvel's recently failed New Universe, the Ultraverse was grounded in the present and somewhat based in reality. Unlike the New Universe, the rules were not strict or inflexible. The Ultraverse was attempting to have a variety of characters with a range of powers or abilities without relying on costumed heroes. After all, the foundational premise allowed for many different genetic mutations, which allowed for many different characters and scenarios. Finally, the Ultraverse was a shared universe. All characters could interact and cross over with each other's titles, which was something that happened frequently. Malibu also offered profit sharing. Creators didn't own their characters, and they actually received a lower page rate for their work, but they would make royalties on every issue sold featuring the character they created. So if a series sold well, there was the potential for a reasonable paycheck for the creators involved. Notably, Malibu may have been one of the first companies, if not the first, to embrace computer technology. Not only would it become known for its lush computer coloring division, but it also had its own bulletin board, which was a very early version of a message board where writers were encouraged to submit scripts, interact, and get feedback.
Wait, so you would get paid royalties for each time your character appeared in the... So even if your character, you don't have like a very great story for them, as long as they are compelling enough to be put into like a team or something, then you would generally make quite a bit, right?
In the very early days of the internet, Ultraverse creators could communicate online.
That'll be interesting.
As a forward-facing company, Malibu was definitely ahead of its contemporaries. The Ultraverse launched in June of 1993.
What happened to these guys?
Prior to that, Malibu engaged in an aggressive marketing campaign. Along with print ads, posters, and bus benches, the company also financed TV ads. And those ads are very 1993. In total, the company reportedly spent well over $1 million promoting the Ultraverse. Malibu had 14 ongoing titles planned at launch, which was also somewhat aggressive.
crazy.
although the debut of each title was spread out over the first 6 months. The first 3 titles were Prime, Hardcore, and Strangers. The following month saw the release of Freaks and Mantra, then Exiles and Prototype. During this time, sales figures from distributors were intentionally oblique, so it's difficult to determine exactly how well Malibu titles sold. After their first issue, most titles seemed to settle in the bottom of or slightly below the top 100. As a best guess, that would make them, roughly, as popular as mid-tier or lower mid-tier Marvel Comics titles. Along with Marvel, DC, Valiant, and Image consistently dominated the top 100. So it's safe to say Malibu had some initial success, but they weren't a runaway hit like Image had been when it debuted. Regardless, it did have a solid fan base, and some titles did well. Reports suggest that before the Ultraverse was a year old, DC reached out in early 1994 and quietly began to negotiate a sale. On November 3, 1994, it was suddenly announced that Marvel Comics had finalized the purchase of Malibu and all of its related properties. This included all the characters owned by Malibu and their computer coloring division. As reported, Malibu was to retain its autonomy. That is, it would continue on as its own comic division with minimal input from Marvel. However, that did not happen. Almost immediately, Marvel increased the cover price on Malibu's titles from $1.95 to $2.50, and then they dropped newsstand distribution. Both factors made a significant impact on sales. Allegedly, editorial also pressured creators to work with certain artists and to make various character changes. Instead of these changes invigorating the Ultraverse lineup, it had the opposite effect. These alterations had the appearance that the Ultraverse was being Marvelized, thus diminishing its unique appeal. Then came the event Black September in 1995. This forced crossover event with the Marvel Universe, rebooted the Ultraverse, changed characters, and erased continuity. The only interesting trivial element was the introduction of a 7th Infinity Gem, the Ego Gem, which was subsequently destroyed to reboot the Ultraverse. Perhaps worst of all, sales were rapidly declining for the entire industry. To sum it all up, at the worst possible time, Ultraverse titles had a price increase, their distribution was limited to comic book stores, many of which were going out of business, the titles were rebooted, and the Ultraverse lost their unique style. This combination practically ensured the Ultraverse was doomed, which is exactly what happened. Over the next 2 years, the Ultraverse faded into obscurity. Naturally, this leads one to ask the obvious questions. Why did Marvel purchase Malibu? And why did they seemingly destroy the Ultraverse? The destruction of the Ultraverse was very likely unintentional. In 1995, every company was scrambling to generate sales by using marketing tactics that were in a constant state of failure. Classically, reboots, crossovers, and other gimmicks brought in big numbers, but those tactics no longer worked. In fact, new number ones, or reboots, were anathema. So it was a matter of bad timing and bad business decisions. The purchase of Malibu is a bit more complicated, but also very simple. For many years, most presume Marvel bought Malibu for its computer coloring division, which was quite advanced for its time. However, to simplify the actual reason, Marvel bought Malibu so that DC couldn't. Not only did this ensure DC didn't have a better coloring department, but, more importantly, it ensured DC didn't increase their market share. As a public company, Marvel was beholden to its shareholders, and it had to maintain its dominance in the market. DC obtaining Malibu would have increased their market share and closed the noticeable gap between Marvel and its competition, which was something Marvel couldn't allow and still be perceived as the dominant publisher. While the circumstances may be complex, that is, Marvel was both flexing its power and extending its reach, it was, ultimately, a ruthless business decision. The coloring department was incentive, as were the hundreds of intellectual properties, but not the main reason. Scott Rosenberg, the president of Malibu, would get an executive position at Marvel as part of the sale. Although it's difficult to ascertain whether Rosenberg actually contributed to Marvel or whether this was simply a title and a paycheck. Notably,
have any of the characters been carried over? Like, maybe not a direct carryover, but have any, like, characters been, like... For example, let's say this character here, has she like inspired like a different character in terms of in like really, could it be like Scarlet Witch in the sense, but like, you know,
Same
that kind
year
of thing.
the Ultraverse was canceled.
I don't know when
Rosenberg
each
left
of these
Marvel.
characters like have been like
All
in
that's
play.
left is the question, why have the Ultraverse characters not been used since 1997? Unfortunately, the answer to that question may be hidden behind a non-disclosure agreement, so at best, one can only speculate. Marvel owns the characters outright and can, legally, do whatever they want with them. However, due to the original Malibu agreement, the creators of the characters get profit participation. In a nutshell, if Marvel uses an Ultraverse character, the creators of that character get a small percentage of the cover price, which is not unusual nowadays. So a creator getting paid doesn't appear to be the issue. The best speculation points to Scott Rosenberg. Your humble narrator could not determine the terms and conditions of the sale of Malibu, nor what Rosenberg actually did at Marvel, other than hold a senior title. Or, for that matter, the conditions that led to Rosenberg leaving the company at a time that coincided with the demise of the Ultraverse, all of which may be subject to the aforementioned non-disclosure agreement. Again, all of this is speculation and may be meaningless. What isn't meaningless is a statement from Rosenberg made to the Comics Journal in 2005. In terms of new projects being set up in regards to Malibu titles from the Ultraverse, Marvel and I will produce these together if any go forward. But to be clear, Marvel owns and controls them. So Rosenberg has a stake in the film rights for the Ultraverse. And it may be reasonable to presume this extends to comics and other print media or merchandise. Some have speculated this is the actual reason the Ultraverse remains dormant. It may be the contractual terms with Rosenberg are not to Marvel's advantage and he's unwilling to negotiate. Or there's other factors that are not publicly known. The point being, for some reason, Marvel has no incentive to use these characters, despite owning them outright.
I mean, yeah, because
In the end, the Ultraverse wasn't a huge success before being purchased by Marvel. However, by all appearances, it was operating at a stable level. Marvel's intervention and their attempts to boost their market share had a negative impact on the comic book lineup. Quite simply, the Ultraverse could not recover, and it became another property in the portfolio of a company that was soon to declare bankruptcy.
Interesting.
Thanks to all the fine people that support this channel. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. And, as always, thank you for watching.
Ooh. Interesting. I mean, it's also a fact of like, I mean, in Marvel there's a shit ton of characters, but if there are too many characters overlap or something like that, could also be a huge reason why some characters won't be used. Like looking back on the some of the things, the cover art and all that, it's very, let's go off here. Very much it's kind of Superman. You have a lot of like that kind of reminds you of maybe like be the Punisher. Like there seems to be a lot of characters, and that makes sense though. That there would be a lot of like similar characters considering it's superheroes. That one is either Blue Hulk or like Swamp Thing. I think it said Slime or something for the name of it. Yeah, it could potentially also be that. Like there's so many characters in this one that they can't really. Yeah, it'll be too much of an overlap and shit. Also, considering it is a completely separate universe kind of thing, and as not as, I mean, it was in top 100, but in the low top hundreds. The other tough part is because it is a universe and doesn't really hold like it already has like a foundation for it rather than being like built off of the Marvel universe or even DC universe. So, and it takes it out of the equation there. Okay. But yeah, that was very interesting. Huh. It's always interesting to see like all the what's it called? These comics and all that you know just have not gone anywhere. The ones that have lost the time, because you do. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, it said from the video, it said for coloring talent and also to stop DC from procuring them because you know, money. Oh, that's very interesting. Thanks for it, Millie. Yeah. So anyone who is here for the first time, yeah. I allow people to submit videos in to watch as a group, and obviously, if it is a no-go video, then I'm not going to put it up. But it is always interesting to see things that other people watch. I do not watch the same things as what everyone else watches, obviously, and yeah, it's always interesting to learn, interesting to hear about like these different things as well. And yeah, anyone is welcome to do it. But yeah, I will always be the one who says yes or no to watching it. So just as a heads up for that. But that was very interesting. Ultraverse. I feel like I have heard of it before, but I also feel like I haven't. Like maybe I've heard like too many things use both Ultra and Verse, so it kind of mixes together. But yeah, no, that's interesting as hell. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining me today. Let's see if there's anyone else to go to, so I can just chuck your eyes off to somewhere else. So, you know, pass them on. Okay, Absalon playing some Marvel Rivals, so you guys can have fun over there, I guess. And yeah, you know, you can go to some superheroes there. Alright, I'll send you guys over. Alright, and hopefully you guys have fun and all that stuff. But anyways, I'll be back to later today with some Fire Emblem Engage, and then tomorrow we have I think I should do Remnant of the Ashes too. Maybe I'll start that. But we'll also have we will have Fantasy Age, which is we're finally back with it. So yeah, with everyone and all that stuff. Anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and goodbye.